Good morning. I realize that it's early Saturday morning and it's been a while since I've taken you guys through a what I do every single day inside of Diablo Immortal. This is the way that I like to start up the game every single day, and I figured today I slept in a little bit. We're diving into the game a little bit later than we typically do. I'm taking you guys with me on my daily journey. Now, these are things that I like to do every single day. I'm going to take you through them one at a time so you can literally see how I think you could be the most effective to gain the most rewards the most quickly inside of Diablo Immortal. So obviously we claim our first rewards of the day. Notice we have a bunch of red dots everywhere. First of all, the first one is always going to say, go get your rare crest. This is my number one go-to every single day. I'll go to the Rift. I'll grab my rare crest, which I've actually been a big fan of rare crests. My daily grind has changed since my last video, so we're gonna show you all that here today. We're gonna claim that. Then I quickly run over here to see if there's any rewards to be had. Nope, didn't run any challenge rifts yesterday. We sprint over because we want to make sure that we do this as quickly as possible, and we grab our bounties for the day. We're gonna grab our first 4. Now, the next thing that I'm typically going to do, if we hold any accursed towers, I'm gonna run and at least make sure that they're cleared out. If you don't know what I'm talking about and you don't know how to get there, you can either go to the table that's right there, or you can go to clan and you can go to Accursed Towers battle map. When you own towers, and we don't right now because the season of it just ended, we need to reclaim and get these towers all over again. You'll be able to go into the tower, and if it's being contested or if the enemies, like the PvE enemies, are attacking your tower itself, then you will be able to go in there and clear them out. There's very good rewards for doing that, so I try to do that every single day when we own towers. It's one of the first things for combat that I do. After I'm done with the 2 towers that we own, then I'm going to come over here and I'm going to go into the Sanctum. We're going to run the Sanctum, and today we could go the full length of the Sanctum. We have enough aspirant keys, but I think in the purpose of time here, I'm just going to not run the full Sanctum. If you don't know what I mean right there, allow me to show you really quickly. When you go into the Sanctum, you have doors that you could open. Notice, if you have over 100 aspirant keys, or I'm sorry, over 350 or 60 aspirant keys, you could go to the end, which opens up a new chest for you. As you can see, I have like 400. I could do a full run of it, but like I said, we're not going to do that just because you just need to see what I do every day, not the extent and lengths of it. So I try and run through this as quickly as I can. This is a great build to do it as well because it really just is all about sprint. It's all about AoE damage, and it's very, very fast. Probably, in my opinion, one of the fastest builds inside of the game. I just click on Wrath the Berserker and I click on sprint. We got fit flame trails, we whirlwind, and we get these firestorm tornadoes that come on out. Works really quickly, works really good, and for someone like me, I don't have a ton of patience for this kind of stuff. I just want to get through it as fast as I can, and this is well, it's the fastest way to do that. We're already probably more than halfway through, around a few more corners and we'll be good to go. Wrath of the Berserker, which can continuously go over and over, and yes, I know, this is an amazing barbarian build. In my opinion, the best inside of the game. In my opinion, even more, one of the best builds in general inside of the game. So if you want to know how to build your barbarian just like this, my build is absolutely complete, and I did put out a guide on how to build yours just like this. So here we go. We're gonna just kind of clear out all of this. We ran out of our Wrath of the Berserker. We'll pop it again. Not get struck by that. Come through. Look how easily these get cleared out. And I don't have a crazy combat rating. I don't have a crazy gem resonance. We are, you know, average in that area. Oh, let's grab this gold, and we're going to sprint to... Oh, I thought we were at the final doors, but we're not. These guys always get me, but I got them this time. When I sprint through them with Wrath of the Berserker and this flame around me... Oh, they did actually get me. Look at that. I was just going to say they don't really get me, but they did get me that time. We ended up winning. Now we get to our final door, and as you've probably seen me say, when you don't have, let's say, 400 keys to go the length of the Sanctum, I grab 3 of the chests, 1, 2, and 3. Doing this leaves me in the positive every day for aspirant keys gained. It leaves me with 1 gained aspirant key per day from the Sanctum itself, and it allows me to just quickly be able to get the rewards, move on, and when I have 400, then I will run the depths of the sanctum, because that's the most efficient way to get the most rewards. And well, we like to run on efficiency. Next, I click on the map and we go to navigate to the Hiltz Trader. The Hiltz Trader is where we have changed some things that we purchase. I was purchasing 5 aspirant keys from the Hiltz Trader every day. At this point in time, I feel like that there's more important things. First of all, we have a cycle turning, which means it went from an old immortal to a new one. So we do have our chest. You got to buy that. I'm not buying the legendary items because I have them all, so I don't need to get that. I will always buy a monthly legendary crest. I already bought it. I will always buy a monthly gem. And I will always buy a weekly Telluric Pearl. I also now have been buying the 2 rare crests every single day. This gives you extra rewards, it gives you extra runes, and extra chances of getting legendary gems as well. And the next thing that I would recommend that you get, and I haven't been doing it, I haven't been focusing here, and I'm not going to right now, are the normal gems. It could cost about 2,000 of your marks to get those, or of your hilts. I will come on over here and get another rare crest. I no longer get the charms. The charm system is so wonky inside of the game, and the chance of you actually getting, you know, a max charm is slim to none. So I'm happy with what I have. I have a charm. It's all 5 statted out with 2 plus 2%. I'm fine with that. As time goes on, maybe I'll get lucky, but I'm not going to go ahead and do anything crazy to try and enhance that in any way. Next, we're going to come on over here to all the bubbles. We're going to see what kind of market notifications. Oh, good. We sold something. Let's actually navigate to the market, because every day, if I ever see a hidden lair, I dive into the hidden lair. I also go into I'll go into like dungeons and stuff in the evenings with friends, and I could get myself gems that I can then sell. And as we see right over here, we're going to go up to the market. We're going to see what we sold, because every day there seems to be something that has sold in here. Look at this. Boom. Platinum. We'll take that. This is all for free. All free platinum that I got from farming gems. And we'll list a couple of things that we have in here. I'm going to actually pop that up in price a little bit right there. Boom. There we go. And we're still trying to sell our skill stone, because again, we don't dive into the charm system very much. If you have a lot of gold, which I do, you could come on over here and trade or do your gambling with the Rarities and Antiques Trader. I don't need really too much stuff. I have my build completed, so I'm not going to use my gold on that as of right now. We have nothing to identify. We have no charms to kill. So then I'm just going to go on over here. I'm going to go to the blacksmith. I'm going to completely empty out my bag. I'm going to go here and here. Boom. And then essentially we're good to go. Now, I kind of went a little bit out of order on how I typically do. I'll also try to run myself at least 1 challenge rift and 1 elder rift first thing in the day. The reason that I do this is because you could get rewards for doing that. So if we take a look over here, we'll take a look at our codex. Essentially, we want to finish out our battle pass part every day. Monsters, chests, craft 3 legendary gems, complete 6 elder rifts, and fish. I haven't been going fishing in quite a while, but you can get some rewards every single day for running a challenge rift. And of course, running the elder rifts, you get rewarded in multiple ways. So it's not a bad idea to run one of these every single day at the start of your day. But a lot of times I will do that after I dive into my bounties. Bounties, you get 8 per day. If you don't want to do them all in one day, that's fine. They stack. So if I don't do my 8 today, if I do 0 today, I will have 16 bounties to do tomorrow. And this goes up to 24 before you start losing your bounties, which you don't want to do. You don't want to lose your bounties. You don't want to lose your rewards. You want to make sure that you get all of that stuff. So we're coming on here and we're just going to run through all of our bounties. This is essentially what the next 15 to 20 minutes inside of the game looks like for me, which I'm not going to run you through all of it. We'll just complete one of the bounties right here, because after I complete all 4 of the bounties, oh, I hit the wrong button there. After I complete all, how many times do you do that? That button always relocates very close to the ultimate for me. It's all right. I don't need the ultimate with this build. It's all ultimate. After you get all your bounties, you have a really good chance of getting yourself legendary gems. Yes, a legendary piece of gear that drops. Your monstrous essence, as we're just picking up right here, you get 40 orbs or 40 progression on your battle pass if you get the monstrous essence, 10 of them, which is nice. And some days it's doubled up. Let's see. Is that days today? Today, bestiary. Yep, right now, today, I get double points for 2 bestiary turns, which means 10 monstrous essence for each, for a total of 20. So that's one of the good things. I can get 160 progression on my battle pass, which is almost a complete progression to the next level just from that. So that's always something that I try and get. And a really good way to do it is to either run your shadow contracts, which we don't have right now. Actually, I do have some right now. Or to run your bounties. Run your bounties, run your shadow contracts, and along the way right there, you will find things that you could pick up like monstrous essence. Now, come on over here. Everything is good. We're looking good. There's no upgrades that I could do. I made sure of that as of yesterday. We got this guy on my legs right there. We're going to come on over here. Dark Clan Focus Rewards. We'll get some free hilts. Over here, we're going to go to the shop. Every single day, make sure you claim your free things from the shop. They're free. They're not a lot, but make sure that you grab them. Boom. This is, what are we, 10 minutes in right now, and I'm almost done with all the little things. Then it would just be run the bounties and all that. I hate red dots. I hate notification bubbles. So I have to click on all of them to make sure. Now check it out. Complete a shadow contract. You get some progression. Raid the vault. Participate in battleground. Complete the first floor of the Path of Blood. Oh, right. We have to redo Path of Blood. And open chests in the vault. So these are things that you can get progression for your shadow contracts every day. And there's one more thing over here. Make sure you check out your events. Looks like we have some rewards we can claim in the events. We're working towards the Telluric Pearl, and the end game is the Legendary Crest. And see what events are in the game. Fractured Plane is here right now. If I want to participate in something like that, get the rewards for doing that, I totally can. And first kill of the day, boom, another rare crest. At this point in time, I will complete the rest of my bounties. It'll probably take me 15 to 20 minutes to complete all of them. And from there, run an Elder Rift, run a Challenge Rift. If I want to go in and if I want to do some dungeons, I'll kind of take a look at the dungeons, see which ones have the double arrows up. That means it doubles my chances of getting these sweet, sweet nectar of secondary gear pieces. But honestly, if I'm being very fair, the one that I run 99% of the time, where is it? It's hiding. It's Temple of Namari. Temple of Namari, in my opinion, is the fastest dungeon with the best rewards. You have a few chests you could open in there, and honestly, it's just the fastest. And I like to get dungeons done quickly. Plus, it gives you 20 of your battle points to progress your battle pass. When this is on for double XP up top and double battle pass rewards, I'll take it every single time. And even on days that I don't, well, I don't. And look at this. Fake name just got featured in a video. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Hope this helps you on your grind inside of Diablo Immortal. If there's things that you do differently, let me know. And I will tell you this, guys. Thank you so much, fake name. I appreciate that. That's so funny. Make sure that you're doing the Accursed Towers when you own them. I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video.